Hello and welcome to this week's serving of The Dish. I'm Simon Ritchie and this is Claudia de Brito, and we'll be taking you through some of the bigger stories to hit the F&B industry in the past week.
Before we begin, some of you told us last week that you couldn't quite understand what Simon was saying, so with that in mind, we're going to subtitle him this week.
What? I didn't ken what you're saying, I'm speaking in absolutely perfect English.
Anyway, picking up from where we left off last week, we can now confirm that Sean Connolly has been replaced by The Loft at Dubai Opera. It's part of a deal that sees F&B consultants Restaurant Secrets Inc. take the leases of 5 MR properties, including La Serre Bistro and Boulangerie. RSI will also be introducing 2 new concepts in Q1 and a gastropub in Q2, so we've got lots to look forward to.
They do certainly have a lot to live up to considering the quality of Sean Connolly and La Serre. But this week we have also received confirmation that Emma Banks is set to leave her role as Managing Director of JRG for a new role with Hilton. Banks helped launch brands such as Noodle House and recently Hill House Brasserie in her time with JRG, and while it's disappointing to see a strong woman leader leave such an important role in the industry, we're sure she'll be on to bigger and better things at Hilton.
Indeed, it's been a big week for female empowerment, with 50 World's Best Restaurants announcing a change in their voting structure to ensure that 50% of their judges are women.
It's good to see they are finally catching up with us here at The Dish, who have always had an equal amount of men and women presenting.
It's only our 2nd episode.
It still counts.
Other changes to the voting mean that Massimo Bottura's Osteria Francescana can no longer defend its crown as the best in the world. Instead, previous winners will join a best of the best list, so we'll definitely have a new winner this summer.
Now I know Bottura himself has praised the decision, perhaps because he believes that his new restaurant opening up at Dubai's W Hotel could reclaim the crown for him.
But enough of 50 best restaurants. Everybody knows that the most important awards in the industry are the Caterer Awards. Nominations are now open, so head to caterermiddleeast.com/awards to pick from any of the 16 different categories to enter. New this year is Barista of the Year.
I'm going to enter myself as Best Presenter of a weekly episodic news programme focused on the F&B industry and shown only on YouTube.
That's not a category.
Well, it should be.
Le Petit Belge has announced a new brunch between 5 to 8 p.m. Quick PSA, can we stop misusing the word brunch?
Yeah. Between 5 and 8 p.m, wouldn't that just be dinner?
Yes, Simon, it would.
Now, we have to give a shout out to the most heartwarming story of the week. Vietnamese Foodies, the Vietnamese restaurant in JLT, is donating a day's profits to its staff to celebrate Lunar New Year.
That's a great idea. I think all companies should do that once a year.
Even media companies. And finally, to end this week's show, Neos at Address Downtown has launched a beverage that costs a whopping 2,400 dirhams.
You'll need more than a day's profits to buy that.
Absolutely. But never fear. It is available on a happy hour with 50% off, knocking it down to a very affordable 1,200 dirhams.
Quick maths.
Thank you very much.
This has been The Dish. I've been Claudia de Brito.
And I've been Simon Ritchie.
We'll see you next week.
Brunch, a late morning meal eaten instead of breakfast and lunch.